who you are today was decided when? By what was done yesterday.
True.
Whatever you are today was decided by what was done yesterday.
Yes.
And every one of us is writing a story, a future story.
Yes.
And that future story you're going to be tomorrow, and whatever is going to happen, you are writing it now by what you are doing.
Thank you for having me here. Actually, I've been looking forward to these days, just that I've been busy, as I shared with you. Maybe just to start with, you'll introduce yourself so that people watching and get to know you and know about this farm and basically what you do. Can start with that.
Well, my name is Chris, and I am a resident of Paicho here. Originally from Central, but I have settled here.
Yeah.
And I am trying to do life here with everyone who lives around this area of Achua.
Yeah, sure. Okay. How long have you been here?
Came here, I first came to Gulu in 2005, but I thought of settling here in 2010.
Yeah.
2010. That's when they thought to stay. I felt comfortable. That's when they thought to stay here was, became very eminent.
Yeah. Oh, so that has been like over 10 years now. Yeah. Well, I feel you. There's a lot of amazing things here. Of course, first I got to learn about you through the apple mango.
Oh, the apple mango.
Yeah,
Yes.
but which was something very amazing to me, something I really wanted to learn more about. But when I hear of farm consists of a lot of things. And now that I'm me, I'm not surprised to see all these things, and I believe I'm going to get to know a lot. So, what has really been your inspiration about all this idea and starting up what you're doing right here in Paicho?
My mine is a bit complex. One is I left Kampala thinking that there was something that I could personally do for someone.
Oh, yes.
And my time here in Northern Uganda has counted for many, many lives, right
True.
from when I came up to now.
Mm.
This model of farming, to start doing farming, because I thought that I was going to stay here and I made a decision to stay here, I needed to do things that were going to sustain me here, and at the same time playing the other role that I could do something for somebody.
Yes, yes.
And what has always been a drive is to just influence people so they can do something with their lives by using what they have. And in this context, when you look at Northern Uganda, really people have not much but land.
True. That's
And my inspiration basically has been to just help somebody, and then to just also reduce on how much money I have to spend on food.
yeah. Instead of buying it. Yeah. Okay.
And then the other thing, helping people, is you give people opportunities to work. You don't do these things alone.
Okay. So, what is the name of this farm?
This is a New Song of Grace Paicho Farm. A New Song of Grace. Personally, when I was coming here, if you look at it, I am a Christian.
Oh yes.
And you know the stories of Northern Uganda. I don't always love to sing them as people keep singing them.
Sure, sure.
But one of the drives that were behind me was after seeing a lot of magazines for how lives were here, people in IDP camps. It became very clear that if I was going to play any role in what is happening, what happened here, was to bring a new song of
Yes.
God's grace.
In a positive way.
Like bring a new song of God's grace to the lost and weary people.
Yeah.
Bring the healing hope of Jesus Christ to the wounded, hurting, and wayward people, and to live with people and know Him as you make Him known.
Yeah.
So the name New Song of Grace comes from there, and calling it
I
the
see.
name.
Okay.
Yes.
Because when you hear that word, new songs of grace, you can clearly think of something that it came from somewhere.
Yes, it is basically comes every time the people of God in the scriptures sang a song or a new song. It was like a picture of restoration, a deliverance, or God has come to His people and they are being delivered from maybe captivity. So there's that new song, a new song that was sung. Bring a new song of God's grace. So here is a song of God's grace.
Yeah.
The grace of we all live by God's grace.
True.
I guess that gives you a good picture of
exactly.
where the
Very good pictures.
Yes.
And I know there's a lot of stories about Northern Uganda, and that's actually very amazing to know that you're taking in that perspective. Now, when you talk of farming, I know farming is wide, and farming can be mixed. It can be animals, can be crops. So, in your farm, in this farm, New Songs of Grace by Cho, what are some of the things that you do here?
If I can give you a history, we've New Song of Grace has played a role, a very big role in this area of community. Achua Paicho, we've worked with schools, we've worked with people in the community, we've put a lot of children in school since 2009, and I had to close that in 2019. But relating with young people and many people that you have to live with, you want to put in place something that they can always look at.
Sure.
And you want to teach them this is how we do it. It's not about giving you a check to go to school.
Yes.
It's about how you start to relate with life and everything around you. And because for me I came to live with people, not to shoot and run, I've had to do certain things based on what I see as a need. We've had to do chickens because that's something that everyone can do in the community. So we demonstrate and show how you can do those very well. We had to do pigs. See those houses used to house pigs, only that we don't have pigs right now on the property. But they were to just, for when we were doing piglets, pigs was to bring in a very good breed and we would throw it into the community to improve. Even the chickens are done to improve the chicken in the community. Like people come here to buy fertilized eggs. We have some chicken there that the eggs someone buys and they go and put on the other local bird. So they improve. So we do done pigs, chickens, maize. When I first came here, you would see, still if you look around, there's a bit of that. Which
I can.
People plant maize like they are planting cassava. If you're coming from Kampala, Bweyale, you come to Bweyale, you see how people, a lot of maize grain that is consumed in Gulu actually comes from Bweyale. But those people knew very well how to use their land to plant that grain because it plays a very, very important role in their life. And then they sell it to Gulu. So I would see how they are planting, and then I'm seeing people intercropping guana, maize, all that stuff. So we decided to put a model farm here. I didn't know. I went to Bweyale because now I've started. I see what they are doing is good. I went to Bweyale. I picked that model. I didn't go to school to learn it. And then brought it here
in
and fought with the people on how to do spacing.
Yes, yes.
No, we are doing it like this. I said, let's try this. Then I had to say, this is my Anyogina and Anyogina.
Yes.
You're going to do it the way I want.
Yes, yes.
So pushing it, people started seeing the difference.
True, true.
And right now, when you look around, you can see that some people have now started utilizing their land, planting maize very well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we from chicken to maize, pigs. Then we went to, because we were doing a lot of motivating people to get ahead by using what they have. And now if you know how to do cereals, those are consumed every day. If you know how to just do the basics,
Yes, yes.
life to be very good. So we went to something of a long term, like,
True.
and that's where the mangoes come from.
Oh yeah,
You get it?
yeah.
Yeah, people had this local mango. Everyone has a different theory about mangoes. Some had negative.
True.
Even you find professionals talking very unprofessional about these things.
Yeah.
In 2005, 2015, 16, 17 to 14, the president used to talk about fruits very much as a cash crop.
Yes.
And they were giving people like 5 stems, 10 stems. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So personally, I listen to the president of this country. I listen to him. I always want to pick from what he's saying. So I picked it and I said, okay.
Yeah.
You're saying fruits are a cash crop. Let me use this space of mine and I will not plant 5.
Yeah.
Because I have the capacity to do it, I'm going to put 300 plus trees. So I went ahead and got the seedlings and I read too much and I planted those mango trees out there. And why is because I think a tree takes long, but it stays for a very long period of time, depending on how you take care of it. And long term means that I have an investment. So if someone can pick this also and put in their area, home, if there are many of us who are doing it, then we are going to compete with all those who are doing it outside Acholi. You get it? We also tap into the market.
True.
At the moment, for those who picked it, there are some people who are doing it within Northern Uganda. Not really like the way we do it here, but they are trying. So we also tap into the what? Into the market. And basically here, what it is for is to show, like you've seen my pickup full of some people think I pick them from some other person's farm.
A lot of people want, actually, like when they see the truck moving,
truck with man. No, they all come from there, as you see those trees. And every day now, for me to move mangoes every day to Gulu town, it's been an eye opener. For people. You say, Muyembe every day, Muyembe every day. You get it, yeah? So someone seeing that is not going to be like someone who has not seen it. So here we always do things by showing.
Exactly.
People change slowly when they see. They say, you get it? Yeah. So we've done that fruit farm and it's a success. I would call it a success because people know, people are asking for seedlings, everyone. Now here is a vegetable field we have put in. You notice there are too many things here.
Yes, too many actually.
Too many, And what we are doing is we are trying to see what works best. But also we invite people to come and see. Like someone who is doing green pepper. You want that person to come and see how we are doing it. Or someone who has the passion to do green pepper is there. If you look at them, nothing is yellow. It's clean. It's not in a weed. Yeah. So whoever wants to do green pepper, and we invite people here. We don't even make people pay money. You come
free of charge.
Come and see, and we try to do it very well. So if your passion is to do green pepper, this is a place where you can come and learn. We put that red cabbage as you see. The people have never seen it. We are doing these cabbages, and then a part of it is also learning what are some of the challenges that cause people not to do these things. We have a tomato there. We have watermelon there.
I see,
We have eggplant, onion, eggplant, tula. Then in tula is two types.
Oh, okay.
There are two different types of tula. And we are doing them. We want to see also, like we have mastered the maize, the mango, the what. We also want to be masters here. And whoever wants information, I always share it like freely. You get it. Maybe it could help somebody else out there. They say information is best developed when it is shared.
Exactly. Wow.
So why you see all these different is for people to just see. You've not gone to see those watermelon. Once you see them, you're like, this is very soon you'll see the pickup going to town.
Oh yeah.
With watermelon.
Same way to do with
with mangoes. Yeah, with watermelon.
Oh, wow.
With these things.
So very soon, like when? Because I checked and I saw that
2 weeks from now we will start harvesting. Everything. This green pepper we are harvesting is Saturday this week.
Oh yeah, because I see some are now ready.
Yes, they are ready.
Oh, okay.
So we will start having. You will see at least in September, October. You are going to see before the mangoes come again in December. You will be seeing us showing.
No, normally in Northern Uganda. Okay, let's talking about mango season. We know it's very rare for mango to be in December. Now, I'm somehow surprised to hear you saying in December or in January there will be mango. Tell me more about that.
You want that information?
Someone is wondering.
You want to take that information free of charge. It's a long class that you have to sit into. It's doable. It is possible. It will take a lot of time, and your MBs and what. Even to upload the whole session will be very,
it's a process.
It's a process. But what you should know is that we will. There's a way I can work with those mango trees. And either delay the flower or kind of send it into some kind of dormancy. And then activate it. There's a way we do it, and many people know how to do it.
Oh man, okay, many people know.
Many people know how to do it.
So you've talked about modeling. Now, going back to the mango. What type of mangoes are these? The process you're talking about, can it only be done in this type of mango, or it can also be done in any type of mango that we have in the community? Let's say the community of Paicho, the community of Northern Uganda.
I think it can be done on any mango. It depends on how you work with it. It depends, but it can be done on any mango. There are some that are difficult, but there are some that even help you to do it faster. There are those that can choose to bring a flower when it's not, and somehow they have just come to maturity. And then you just take advantage and take care of the flower. And then it will give you something. So they are.
That's amazing. Maybe another thing I would want to ask is, because right now we are standing near the cabbage, and I see they are coming very well. You were spraying them, but also I can see another type of cabbage, which you mentioned the name. Maybe do you mind telling us briefly about that type of cabbage, and why do you have it in New Song of Grace Farm, Paicho?
I love to eat well.
Yeah.
I really like my food good.
Yeah.
So where I grew up, people eat a variety of things.
Yes. Yes.
A lot of Indians like that kind of food, muzungu what, but I also love to eat the food.
Yes.
So what happens is when I come here, you find that even when you put them on the shelves, those brown red cabbage,
so they are called red cabbage.
You're not going to have people buy them here because they don't know. Actually, everyone who comes here says, "What's that?" Say, "Oh no, that's the red what?
Cabbage.
The red cabbage."
Yeah.
Has its market somewhere in Kampala where I can have a stall of them and I take them and I get just all bought at once.
Oh.
Yes. So there is this one, everyone knows it. The other one, people know it, and it's almost everywhere around the world. But it's not one of those that people have looked at here as one of the cabbages they should do. Some of them even fear the color.
Oh.
I don't even have to worry about it because no one is going to steal it here. They will not steal it. Nobody will try to even temper to steal. But I'm doing it still to show. Now, if somebody comes here and knows that cabbage gives me more money than this one.
Yeah.
The other one small head like this will go for like 5,000 shillings.
Oh.
And this one,
yes.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can get a cabbage piece for 5,000. But the other one piece,
just one.
Wow. I can get 5,000 shillings out of it.
Yeah.
The other thing is they are huge and they can do compact well if you take good care of them. They are bigger than these ones.
Okay.
And they make a lot more food, but also they stay longer in the shell.
Yeah.
Harvested, it can stay
without getting spoiled.
It stays long in the shell. And people like them. So we do them here. If someone ever picks interest, they can also do them and they can tap into that market. It's all about tapping into the market. Yeah. Our work here has always been to influence people, especially those who are living on the lower ranks of economic ladder.
True.
How do you also, in my language, we call it twekembe, like let's get a how do you? How do you? You get it? As talking with my boys here in the morning, every morning we always have we can have a session. We talk about something. What we talked about today was who we are in terms of economics and what. What we talked about was, I don't know if he can say it if he remembers. We said that we are who you are today was decided when? By what was done yesterday.
True.
Whatever you are today was decided by what was done yesterday. And every one of us is writing a story, a future story. And that future story you're going to be tomorrow, and whatever is going to happen, you are writing it now by what you are doing.
Very true.
And that's what we keep telling people when you have an opportunity. It's what you do today that will tell your story tomorrow. It's what we are doing today that tells the story tomorrow. Whatever we are today was written yesterday.
Yes.
Wow.
So like this, the way I say this is really great. And you've been in this community for over 10 years now. So how has been?
This is my
17th year. So how has been the response from the community of Paicho? How has about what you are doing? How has been their response about it? Because I believe like some of these things that you're doing, there are people who wants to learn. You said that it's free of charge. Maybe after seeing it, are there some people who have picked interest that, oh, this is interesting, this is something I think I should try out?
From what if I can respond, what you're asking is too big, and I don't want to get into issues.
Yeah.
But from what I can say, what has been the response, is people want their lives to be better.
True.
People love to change. People love good things.
Yes.
And people would like to respond. There are those who respond well. There are those who are trying hard, but there are also those who refuse.
Yeah, that is.
And they don't even know why they are refusing, but they have just refused. They don't seem to have a sense of purpose.
Yes.
But they are like, why am I here? You get it?
Yeah.
So the responses have been, some people are excited about it. They want the same. Some people, like everyone wants it, but it takes individual responsibility.
Exactly.
To see a very good response. You get it?
Yeah.
So the responsibility, individual responses have not been very like strong.
Yeah.
But now, like for me, who has not come here like an organization that comes to intervene and go on. For me, who has decided to be here, I say, okay, you will eventually,
with time,
yeah, I will go, as you see.
Exactly.
I don't want to leave anyone behind, but I will keep going. If you want to go with me, let's go. If you want to stay there, you stay there. But don't expect me to harvest a cabbage and bring it to your house for free.
True.
We are no longer at war. We are not about donations anymore. We are about modeling responsibility. This piece of land is about 3 acres.
Oh, like your land in total?
No, there's no, just this vegetable.
About 3 acres.
3.5.
Oh,
We have 1.5 watermelon. Some of the things we do here is so this is the eggplant. These ones are foodstuffs that are consumed there and then. I don't need to go to Kampala to find a market for them. I don't want to be someone who is negative, but I always tell people that first settle the basics. Then think of what is termed the cash crop. So I do this eggplant, and you have seen in Tula, they are on a very small piece of land in Tula. And then this eggplant, as you see, it's not even an acre, it's just one small tin. Here.
Okay.
This one.
Just this thing only.
This one. We has covered, and then we even we gave away even some seedlings. But just this small one is what you see here. Bought it over like 7,000, something. I don't know. I don't remember, but it wasn't really expensive. Now, my thinking here is that these are things that people need and they are consumed every day.
That is
when
true.
Children have this, there is food in the house. There is soup. A lot of people here, I've been encouraging them and telling them, well, you have your land. You don't have tractors to plow big pieces of land. Put your energies where it works for you very fast. Solving the home problems. You get it? Now, people plant cotton. Cotton, you find cotton there. It's okay to plant cotton, but plant cotton without solving the need for food, for me, doesn't make a lot of sense. Plant tobacco. They all take the same space and same time, but who is going to eat tobacco? You have to wait and sell it. You wait for BAT to come and buy it from you. And then now you go buy this eggplant. You get it? And then the other challenge with it is that you don't set the price.
You sell according to the price
they
have
set
said.
the price. It's okay to do but they said the price. I am a capitalist. I'm an interpret. I just love to do things the way they work for me. So now this one takes the same space like the space for cotton. If I take good care of this eggplant stem, this one, you guys, we can get how much money out of one stem taken good care of, like 5,000 from one stem. So you want to do that. If I get 5,000 shillings off this, let's say I planted this, I get 5,000 shillings, and the market is just there. And then for you plant cotton. How many stems of cotton are you going to plant to get 5,000 shillings?
Wow.
Like, you see, people may not like this, but sometimes you just have to be very honest.
Exactly.
There are people, even politicians, who talk about we are helping our people, but what are you doing? Poverty is a choice that people just make, and some of them, they say, me and poverty, we are married for life. Something so simple like this. If I have now here, I have let's say we have about 1,700 stems. Of what? This egg.
And you'll get
now 5, if I get 5,000 shillings of each stem from this space only. How many children can I put in school? How many mabati houses can I buy? So some of the things that we are doing, like here in Northern Uganda, I don't really, whatever people may think of me, is we have, whoever is doing this, we're not helping the people to do something that works for them so that life can change. You get it?
Because this one you can eat, and you can as well sell.
You can sell. You don't even need to find who take it to the stores where they weigh it, and if the rain finds your cotton, you are out.
True.
And you do that day, year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6. It's a disease that just eats up people's opportunities. You get it?
It makes a lot of sense. A lot.
Yeah, but that's what happens. You see these people, they come and take over the whole area. And they give them free seed. They give them even fertilizer. And then they have to use their land to farm for some of these big people. And they live in their houses with nothing. You see my whole community, how you look at the surroundings.
I can see.
If you look from here, where I live, you're going to move almost a kilometer. Almost 1 kilometer, and I'm the only one who has electricity. Only one using what?
I noticed it actually when I was coming.
Yes, I'm the only one using electricity. Until when you go to the center, that's when you find someone in a shop is using electricity. But if all people were doing these kind of things, my neighbor, that one should be having electricity. And when we pull those electricity lines, they are free to tap. They can tap for free, but no one is even tapping because you are doing cotton.
Now I'm imagining just one thing of this has brought something like this. What if, imagine someone has planted like maybe 2 or 3 things, if it would really even change their life? Because
let me just give you a mathematics here for Tula, because it's looked at as no food. You have a calculator?
Dan, help me with your phone.
You have a calculator?
Let's do that. Yes.
So people who are working with people saying that they want to change people's lives, they should also use their whole mental faculties.
Exactly.
We have, that is Tula. Tula.
Yes.
One step, no one can that tula you take good care of it 6 months, and let's say each of them is going to give you 5,000 shillings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have 700 plus 1,400, 1,550. So those are the stems we have here in a very small place. That is 700 stems plus 1,550. Those are 2,250.
Yes.
Times 5,000 shillings. Let's say even 4,000.
Yes.
4,000.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
That is 9 million Uganda shillings.
Now, when will you ever get Tula, cotton to give you that? You see that? So that's a small, and those in Tula 700 is just like a small socket.
Yes. It's not even expensive.
But how you take care of it is very, very key.
True.
How you take care of it is very, very important. You get it?
Wow.
This is green pepper.
Oh, yeah, green pepper.
They are still very young. You see, we are staging them. We are putting a support.
Yes.
Yeah, because the wind comes, there is no wind breakers. They are going to fall down. We will fail to manage them.
Yes.
So what we are doing, you see what the guys are doing. We are putting a support.
Yes.
Because they put on all this and it's going to be heavy. So they need some kind of what? Support. You support the stem so it doesn't go like this.
Yes, yes.
Some people, they would put a stick up here and keep tying. But for us, we preferred to just support the stem so they are like on two stems.
Yeah.
And then they can figure out.
Okay.
You see that? Yeah, it will give you how many? You see the flowers. You get it? Wow. And you see how healthy they are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah? These ones are healthy because we raise chicken. We get that chicken poop.
Yeah.
These guys were bringing a wheelbarrows of chicken poop. Each one of them, we give it half a plate of chicken one.
Okay.
So that chicken manure which is inside there, you can now see it in here.
Yes, yes.
Costco, you see the chicken manure. You get it, yeah. So that's why they are bringing too many, because they are well fed, and you don't see anything yellow.
Yeah,
you see that, yeah.
Oh wow.
And because they are going to put on a lot, we are supporting them. We have to. It's like a baby. You take care of the what?
Yes, yes.
The baby.
Yes.
And the baby is what?
Because at the end of the day, it will bring in something.
Yes, it's a baby. You take care of it as a baby. I always tell people, even they tell them, you give your field a little bit of time. Give it time.
Yeah.
Just give it time. And then you will see what it is going to do for you.
Yes, yes.
You get it?
Yeah.
If you look around, everyone was in the garden. But where are they? Where are they? They are seated and maybe listening to Mega FM.
Yeah.
Until when you make this work, then it works.
Exactly,
for you.
Exactly.
Until when you wake up in the morning, you go to work.
True.
Then you stay there, put all your work hours there. You get it?
Yeah.
So let's go to this is just the eggplant.
Okay.
They are ready.
Yeah, I see that. I see.
They are
Some
ready.
of them are ready.
Okay, look. Wow. These are the first ones. Now the second lot is coming.
Yeah.
And we have applied the fertilizer. I want to tell people, just don't trust this soil. Yeah. Don't take your chances with this one. This soil. Use fertilizer. And for us, we are using the chicken one. So I raise chicken during the year.
Yeah.
And I'm more interested in the fertilizer.
Yeah. Okay.
However much I spend on their food,
it's more organic.
However much I spend on their food, I now will collect that food back.
Yes.
And put it here. Okay. As you can see, there is even now sacks of food ready. see all these. They are huge. Yeah.
Wow.
Makes real food.
Yeah.
See. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
So these are the red cabbage.
There are those who just wait. You raise something like this for them.
They want it really.
So these ones we keep helping them like that.
Yeah. So now, if we are to just now conclude, it has really been amazing getting to hear from you the stories, your journey, 17 years actually over 17 years journey. And I know nowadays there are a lot of people who have motivation to join farming, but then some lack information, some don't know where to start from. In 2023, we are in August. If there is something or any advice you're to give to someone who wants to start something like this or venture into farming, what would be your advice to them or to anyone watching us and wants to join something similar to what you're doing?
Like you're asking what I would tell them.
Yes, what you would tell them. Yes,
Someone wanting to do this.
not necessarily mango, like from even the other side. Let's say mango is not even part of it, but entering it to find what you are talking about.
One of the things I can say is one. The first one is every person should possess in them something that be like a belief in themselves.
Yes.
A belief in you, that you should believe in yourself. Second, that there is always something that you can give.
Yeah.
And there is always something that you can do and do it well. If you have those, you believe in yourself, you believe that there is something you can give and something that you can do and do it very well, that's where it all starts. And then take the next step necessary.
Yeah.
Take that first step, because unless you start, you will not start. Until you start,
exactly, then you can get to know.
Then you will move. But if you don't start, then you are not going to move.
Yeah.
I love to use the stories from the Bible.
Yes.
Jesus was walking on the water and Peter was in the boat there, and he saw Jesus, and Jesus said, "Will you come?" And you know the story that Peter walked on what?
Water.
On water.
Yeah.
But he had that faith and belief in order to take the first what?
Step.
And in taking the first step, he had to go and walk on the water.
Sure.
So anyone who wants to do something, the first thing is take that first step. Yeah. And have that vision and vision. What is it that you really want to do? Are you going to be there waiting for people to give you something, or you are going to be a part of? Yeah? I always ask people, even there in Guluta, people come, everyone comes and makes noise. And I want to ask people, what are you bringing to the market? Yes. It's very important. All of us are feeding. Everyone there is eating. You're making that noise. What are you bringing to the market?
A very important question.
It's not about how much money you make, about what I bring and what. It's what are you bringing
as an individual
to the market?
Yeah.
Because that actually defines your value.
Sure.
You get it?
Sure.
And someone should have possessed that in themselves, that I want to be doing something. I want to be part of all the nyanya eaten in Gulu. 80% I would say is coming from outside Gulu.
That is true. True.
And not just nyanya, food consumed in northern Uganda city.
Yet people consume it
And
every
it is
day.
eaten too much.
Every day, yes.
But it is not coming in Gulu. Now, from Gulu. Now, what we can do is to say, look, this is what we have. We have resources. Those resources, the biggest is the market. Everyone is eating. Wherever they get their money, I don't know. So then if there were, now you've been here, if there were 10 of us in Achua doing the things that I do personally here, what difference would that make? And what kind of impact would that have to the market? Yeah. You get it?
Yeah.
Now me, I drive. I live a decent life.
Yes.
Part of it is because I also work too much. You get it? So if there were 10 of us, then there would be more of us. And the more we are 10 of us, the more we also add value.
Exactly.
To where we live. You get it? The more we be we are useful to the government.
Yeah.
There are some of us who are just useless, first to ourselves and then to the whole world. You're just like there's nothing. So for you to be useful and to the community, useful to the authority, the government, and then you have to be doing something and take the first step.
Yes.
And then in doing that, then that's when the communities grow. I was telling you, I'm the only one who got 1 kilometer
with power.
I'm the only one.
The whole village.
And everyone is free to tap it if they want.
Yes.
So in other words, they are, but they are not even using it. So the company, imagine 1 kilometer, the company for electricity is only picking money from me. And we are many. You get it?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's important that people should start looking into the future and then tap whatever needs to be done. Because eventually they are going to need them, and if they have not taken advantage of what's available, then the opportunities are gone.
Yeah. Then maybe lastly for today, sometimes people tend to talk too much. Sometimes people have negative, how should I say, negative informations or thoughts about certain things. What are some of the wrong ideas that you think people have about farming that maybe it's stopping them from, starting it officially, starting that journey? Some of them that you know.
People just don't have wrong, like they are not negative about farming. People are positive with it.
Yeah.
It's only that people just don't know what to do to make it what they think should be given. Like they don't know what to do.
Yes.
To turn farming into a profitable business.
Okay. Yeah.
Or those that do,
yes,
they don't have the resources they need. And then sometimes it becomes too expensive.
True.
Production can become too expensive, especially when someone is doing it from an ignorant point of view. When someone doesn't know something, is going to invest money, and then at the end of the day, they applied wrong techniques, and then it beats them, and then they get discouraged. So ignorance can play very, very big.
They would have just wasted the resources.
Yes. So you want to make sure that if you are going to do, let's say, chicken, first go and sit somewhere and get to know and see, practically do things before you invest your money. So people just do things out of emotions without the technical know-how, and then it beats them, and then that's when they develop wrong, like wrongly perceived the whole business.
Okay.
Like here, if you have noticed here,
yes,
we really don't lose anything. on this property.
I noticed that.
There is nothing we don't use here. From where we came from, we come here like you see. Some people were asking me, but why is it bushy here? I said, well, what's wrong with the bush? I allow this grass to grow up to that size.
Yes.
And then when I come with a machine, I cut it myself. And then we collect it. You went to the tomato plantation. You realize that we are using this grass to mulch.
Sure.
We use everything. Use the chicken droppings.
Yes.
We see them in the field there.
Nothing is wasted.
There's nothing that gets you, unless it is maybe plastic bottles. But nothing goes to waste here.
Yes.
And I think that if it's a blessing that we don't, like this grass. I've cut it, waiting for it. The boys are going to come, we shall collect and keep it, and then we use it to mulch.
Right.
That's why the bush is too much.
Yeah.
But we need the grass.
You kept it for the purpose.
Yes, for the purpose. And now you've been to the tomatoes, you've noticed it's mulched. Yeah. And we are going to do watermelon second season. All this grass we are going to collect and pack it somewhere. And then we shall use them to mulch.
Wow.
Okay then.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's been good having you. Thank you so much. And
I hope it works for you.
Yeah, it does. It does. We hope to communicate more, connect more.
Come and buy mangoes in the center.
Yes, surely.
The flowers are there.
I'll come and see the
flowers coming there.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.